Everybody, welcome to Monday. We've got a brand new first look at a brand new soap today. So we'll be right back on Barber Dave Shaves and Such. Hey everybody, happy Monday to you. I apologize, no video yesterday. As I had some other commitments I had to take care of from pre-dawn through the rest of the day. So I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's getting prepared for the big sit-down meal. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and thank you for all your support. We're sitting at about, I think, 1900 and almost 1910. So we're getting closer. We may get to that giveaway before Christmas. I'm hoping we do. And those of you who probably forgot what we're having, I've got a G-Shock watch that I'm giving away, brand new. And then also some stuff from the Hombres collection. And then, I don't know, whatever else I can think of. So the soap today is one that I've wanted for a while, and I'm glad I got it because I guess at the end of the year it's going to be retired for a little while. I should say be put on hiatus for a little while. And those of you that have been watching the channel know that one of my favorite fragrances from Penhaligon's was Savoy Steam. And they reformulated it and made it a little bit sweeter, and it wasn't as good. But I've always liked that spa feel. You know, when you're in you get the florals, you get the concrete. You know, it's just a really neat fragrance. Well, this one, which is Noble Otter Hamam, really captures that Turkish bath type scent. And all the aldehydes that go with it. So we'll go over all the fragrance notes a little bit later. The razor we're using today is a Philly 12. Just a wonderful razor. And yes, the theme of the day is blue. I haven't shaved since Saturday, so I've got to... And that was Saturday at 4:30 in the morning. So I've got a pretty decent beard. And that's why I chose the Philly today, because it should mow right through it. I would definitely say this fragrance is at least a 4.5 or 4 out of 5. And as you're shaving, it really just pumps up. And you're being just wafted with this wonderful fragrance. The top note on this is saffron. And saffron is just a wonderful fragrance. Yeah, and it mowed through that first layer really easy. I'm going to go ahead and put my glasses on so I can go ahead. We're going to go ahead and do the fragrance notes now. So as always, Noble Otter provides just a beautiful artwork with the Otter. So the notes on Hamam are saffron, bergamot, petitgrain, jasmine absolute, geranium, wet stone, which those of you that know I love elixir, which is a very wet stone cathedral type fragrance, sandalwood, and tonka bean. So right out of the gate, you're getting the saffron and bergamot, and then you're starting to feel the jasmine absolute and the other florals, the geranium. I mean, even after rinsing, you've just got this beautiful fragrance. And I think that this is definitely a soap that you could use summer or fall, because it does have the warmth of the sandalwood and the tonka bean, but it's equally comfortable in the hotter months. I am completely out of Savoy steam, or I would say that would be a perfect EDT accompaniment. So I guess I'll probably have to buy some more. I just wish they made it in the big bottles and not as sweet as it used to be, because it was a man's fragrance. Now it's been rebranded as unisex, so it's a little bit sweeter. What am I doing, stupid? Also, I have been remiss. I have not shaved with a straight razor since last week. Just with work and everything, I'm in a rush to get out the door. However, two of the DE razors that I shaved with tore my face up. So it's amazing how I can get so much of a smoother shave with a straight razor lately. And the only razor that didn't tear me up a little bit was the Vector. The fact that I don't use DEs that often, so I forget where I'm at in the blades. So I'm sure that had a factor in everything, because I have no idea how long some of the blades had been sitting in my DEs. So after I was done shaving this week, I changed all my DEs to new blades. So that should help out. Not to mention, obviously, I'm more careful with a straight razor than I am a DE or an SE. So that's probably part of it. Well, I can tell you already, this is going to be a porcelain smooth shave, and I still got one pass, plus cleanup. Okay, now, third pass, you're starting to really get the jasmine absolute, the geranium. The tonka bean is starting to make its presence known. Not so much on the sandalwood, and I'm assuming that that'll be more with the aftershave, which I'm going to be using as a fragrance today. Because I didn't see where Noble Otter had the Hamam in an EDT. It may have, but this was a gift. Tom, i.e. Novicewetshaver from the Cadre, he called our last bingo game, and I won it, so this is the prize, and I got it yesterday, and I wanted to do a first look shave with it on video. So thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. It's wonderful. He allowed me to pick out whatever Noble Otter scent that I wanted. I was sad to see that after this Christmas season, Noble Otter is going to be retiring. 'Tis the season, and that's sad. I mean, I've got enough to get me through, but apparently they're going to come out with another Christmas soap next year. But I've said it on video many, many times. I think that that is absolutely the best Christmas scent that I've ever used. And I guess all the playing card soaps like Jack and Ace and King, I guess they're being retired as well. So he just came out with a new one. I can't remember the name of it, but apparently he's going to be working on a whole bunch of stuff next year, so that'll be good. Good news is I only use 'Tis the Season once or twice a year, once after Thanksgiving and once before Christmas. So hopefully I'll have enough, obviously. I mean, I could probably review this soap right now, but I'm going to spend the next couple of days with it, I think. So I may do my video with this again, just to see the subtle differences, because today was just a first look. And, typical of Noble Otter. It's just fantastic stuff. A little bit of cleanup. Okay, now you're starting to get the sandalwood. If you've been shaving with a straight razor for a while, I do, honestly, suggest that when doing any cleanup around your neck, I would definitely suggest flat baiting and buffing. However, again, only if you're at an advanced level, because otherwise you'll cut yourself to pieces. Okay, let's see how we did. I know many of you, just perfect. I know many of you squeeze the soap out of the brush and kind of do a final pre-aftershave spread. I had never done that before and just allowed it to go down the sink, but I'm finding that by doing this, I think it does improve the shave just a little bit, but more than anything else, it gives you that wonderful fragrance as you're rinsing off. Yeah, this is definitely another winner from Noble Otter. So if you haven't tried any of the Noble Otter stuff, do yourself a favor. Do it. It's just wonderful stuff. Oh, gosh. The residual slickness is fantastic. For our witch hazel today, we are going to be using Quinn's Cucumber Mint. which goes with this fairly well. Now I have a different aftershave today. Let me get cleaned up here real quick. That a few guys on the Cadre, and I'm sure many out there use or had used Nivea 2-in-1, which was had a clear layer and it had a blue layer, and you shook it up. Nurse Dave, my buddy Nurse Dave, has a on his channel. He's got that famous pow. And we all tried it, but it's getting harder and harder to find. Most of the time you have to get it through Germany now. So I noticed on his channel one day that he was using stuff called Nivea Deep, and I'll show you that in a minute. So it's pretty neat. So again, Philly 13 Doble Temple, that's a 5/8. Wonderful razor. For the shave brush today, even though it's not a bore, it feels like one. And this is the Shaving Cadre anniversary brush. I'm not sure exactly which anniversary it was, but it's got a blue synthetic knot on it. And mine is broken in pretty good. There were a lot of complaints that it was way too harsh. I never got that, but some guys did. But it's a neat little brush, and it's got our old font and logo on it. So anyhow, talking about the aftershave, I found this on Amazon, believe it or not. And I've been testing it in the shop on my clients, and they really seem to like it because it's not overly fragranced, but it's Nivea Deep. So it's clear, so you really don't have to shake it up. I know Dave still has that kapow, or papow, whatever you want to call it, but you really don't need to. But it's got a very nice fragrance, light, a little bit floral maybe, some citrus, but it also has activated charcoal in it, which is good for the skin. So just a couple of drops. And it does have, I think it shares some notes, even though the notes don't say it. I think it shares some notes with Hamam, which is nice. Yeah, it doesn't say. It's just refreshing and aftershave, blah, 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 blah. But try it, Nivea Deep. You can get it on Amazon. They have a 3-pack, and it's fairly inexpensive. And so far, the skin feel has been very good. Like I said, I've been using it on the shop on my shave clients, and I've also been using it. Here at home. And it's funny, I've actually brought back an old favorite in the shop. I had been using Proraso, or I have been using some of the higher end aftershaves, but I brought back Brute as a fragrance, and all the guys are liking it. So, but this one, a lot of the gentlemen that I do, as far as their hair is concerned, even they don't like a lot of fragrance. So this Nivea Deep is nice because it does fade pretty quickly. Okay, for the aftershave today, we are using the same Hamam, but I'm also using this as a fragrance because it's definitely strong enough. The aftershave has a little bit more of what I would call a medicinal scent, and what I mean by that, all the fragrance notes are there, but this one has an additional alcohol type smell. You know, that rubbing alcohol you smell, which is true of a lot of spas because they actually use rubbing alcohol in their towels and stuff like that when they're giving you a massage or a rub down. So nice little bit change up on the rest of the soap. So, and I'm going to be using that as a fragrance as well. Okay, so again, Noble Otter Hamam, and the notes again, the top notes are saffron, bergamot, petitgrain. Then you have jasmine, absolute, geranium, wet stone, which would be a very porous like cement, and then sandalwood and tonka bead. And the sandalwood does come through as it dries down. So definitely a great set to try. We're going to keep continuing it before we do a final review on it. This one's been around a while. I just haven't gotten to it. All right, kids, that's it. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to join us at the Cadre, www.theshavingcadre.com. If you like what you're seeing, please like, subscribe, share, comment. I try to get all the comments because we're trying to get to 2,000 so I can do that big giveaway. And then also, don't forget, Tuesday nights, 6 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific, Drinks and Daves, our live talk show. This week, we were going to be doing a beer tasting, but we're not going to do that this week. This will be kind of our Thanksgiving show. So come join us at all those areas. It's all free. It's all fun. And I think maybe I may do a Barber Dave Shaves and Such live maybe on Black Friday. I'm not sure yet. Still working on it, or maybe on the weekend because I'm off work for a week or two. All right. Anyhow, that's it. I'm Barber Dave. This has been Barber Dave Shaves and Such. Have a wonderful Monday, folks, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.